Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, May 28th, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Again, my apologies for the missed DNB yesterday. I did think my internet might have been a little bit more reliable out here, but alas, it was not. I will be back in town on Saturday, so Monday we will be hitting the ground running. Remember, graduation at the Naval Academy is today, so please be patient and please be careful. Expect traffic near the stadium between now and about 10 a.m. and then again from about 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. But more importantly, congrats to the class of 2021. Fair winds and following seas. Two terrifying incidents for the Anne Arundel County Police Department. In the first, a CVS employee who was monitoring security cameras at the CVS on Magathy Bridge Road off-site saw employees being tied up. Police did respond, and a waiting getaway car took off, ultimately being stopped on the D.C. Beltway in PG County with some stop sticks. That suspect was apprehended. 3 others inside of the store fled on foot, dropping trash bags of drugs, money, and merchandise. 2 of them broke into a nearby Green Turtle and were eventually apprehended as well. 1 suspect is still at large. The employees were uninjured, which is the important thing, but police are asking for help locating the 4th suspect, and anyone that knows anything should contact police at 410-222-4720. The other one was in the parking garage at BWMC. A mental health patient fled the hospital on his own and opened the car door of an occupied vehicle saying, quote, "Get me out of here." Fearing harm, the driver drove away. They did stop at another location when the suspect ordered the driver out of the vehicle and to take off his pants so the suspect could flee without a hospital gown. The suspect did flee the scene with the victim's car, and the suspect is believed to be in Baltimore, but he's also believed to be homeless, so locating him may be a bit difficult. If you're looking to go to the Mayo Beach Park this weekend, or really any weekend this summer, you will need to pre-register for a parking space to get in. It's a new program for the Recreation and Parks Department for Anne Arundel County to control the traffic into the park. You need to go to yourpassnow.com to reserve the space. It is free. This is a test and will be trialed out over the summer. Now, for those that aren't aware, Mayo Beach Park is one of the only, if not the only, public park owned by Anne Arundel County with a legitimate beach. But inexplicably, it is rarely open. Go figure. And finally, the Military Bowl announced the date of the bowl game here in Annapolis. It's Monday, December 27th, with a kick at 2:30 p.m. This year it is presented by Peraton, which I initially thought was a new presenting sponsor, but no, Peraton actually acquired the former sponsor, Perspecta, and continued the sponsorship, so that's good news to hear. I don't have any details just yet on the parade or the Clydesdales, etc., but if I were a betting man, and I have been known to, I'd expect the festival and Clydesdale event on Sunday, December 26th in West Annapolis. And as for the day of the game, I bet the parade will start at 9 a.m., and I'm guessing there will be a huge tailgate presented by Bud Light at the stadium from 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. You want to tune in to next month's Beercast with Katzeff Brothers, and we'll try to pin them down on that. But it is so good to hear things beginning to return to normal. Okay, that does wrap up the news for us today, but before I turn it over to George, since I missed yesterday, we will be having Trevor's Annapolis Makerspace Maker Minutes today, so hey, it's a bonus. Stay tuned for that. And this weekend, we have Seasons Olive Oil and Vinegar Tap Room in our local business spotlight. Really interesting, so you want to make sure you check that out. We are highlighting as many local Anne Arundel County businesses as we can, so please support them, and if you know of anyone that needs to be spotlighted, hey, let me know. Okay, now we're done. As always, thank you for listening, and if you are somewhere where you can leave a rating or a review, please do, and make sure you let your friends, family, and colleagues all know to give us a follow. A quick thank you to the sponsor for today's Daily News Brief, Solar Energy Services in Millersville, the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company, and to the Maryland Wing Festival rolling into town next week on June 5th. It is Friday, so I'm going to say have a great weekend, be safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. We are taking off Memorial Day Monday, and we encourage everyone to take a moment on Monday to remember those who gave it all for us. Now, hang tight. George Young from DCMDVA Weather is here with your locally forecast weather report, and Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace is here for, well, an off-day session. All of that in about 60 seconds, but First, you know the drill. Here's Rick from Solar Energy Services.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services, with your Clean Energy Minute. Does your home experience power outages? Or maybe you're concerned about energy resilience in general? If so, that's another great reason to consider clean, quiet solar-powered energy with battery backup. You may have heard residential solar adoption has rapidly increased during the pandemic for multiple reasons, and many homeowners, like yourself, are adding battery backup and electric vehicle charging to their solar projects. And with Maryland's residential energy storage income tax credit, along with the federal tax credit for batteries when paired with solar, the economics are quite compelling, and that secure feeling is even better. So whether you're looking for clean energy, energy resilience, or overall peace of mind with solar energy, we can help. To schedule a free solar design, call us today at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net. But hurry, sunshine's a-wasting.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Friday, May 28th. Yesterday worked out well with plenty of sun and warm temps in the 80s, but today brings about some change with highs near 80 and some PM showers and storms with a cold front, which will set the stage for a very chilly and fairly wet weekend with temps in the 60 to 67 degree range Saturday with breezy winds and occasional rain, followed by more 60s Sunday with some AM showers still possible before skies clear by the afternoon, setting the stage for a very nice Memorial Day Monday with comfortable highs in the 70s. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great long holiday weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DCMDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and use our website each day as well by visiting DCMDVAweather.com. so you can always stay weather informed.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
Did you know that home values jumped over 10% on average in 2020? And we are expected to see more increases over the next 3 to 6 months. What's causing this rise in value? First, limited inventory. We have about 60% fewer homes on the market right now than we did the same time last year. Second, low interest rates. People can afford more home right now, and that is very appealing. Third, increased buyer demand. We literally have over 20 interested and qualified buyers waiting for the right home to come on the market, and we are not alone. If you were ever thinking of timing the market just right to get the highest price in recent history, your time has come. My team is available and ready. Give us a call today. We'll check your home's value and break neighborhood records.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes. Registration is open for Project STEAM Maryland Summer Camp 2021 in Owings Mills. It's great to see them back after things got shut down last year. This camp covers so many fun things. Week 1 is character design. Week 2 is rockets, planes, and things. Week 3 is robotics. Week 4 is board and video game development. Week 5 is augmented and virtual reality, and Week 6 is painting and photography. Tomorrow, as well as Saturday and Sunday, is Balticon 55, Baltimore's premier sci-fi fantasy convention that's been running since 1966. This year, the convention is free and virtual, with lots of great programming, art exhibits, and events, an online dealer room, a Sunday film festival, and lots more. At Knits and Pieces, behind the Wawa on Bestgate Road, registration is open for the second in their Technique series called A Series of Hats. On June 5th and 12th, there will be lace classes, and July has 2 short rows and mosaic knitting classes. There's a couple more Learn to Knit classes coming up on Sunday the 30th, as well as June 6th. These are semi-private sessions that are held after hours and are limited to 4 individuals. Also, if you need some help, check out their knit coaching classes on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at various times a day to best fit your schedule. At Whole Foods in Annapolis, today the Half Pint Kids Club is doing red, white, and blue cupcakes, and on Tuesday the Half Pint Kids Club is doing graham cracker chocolate banana cake. At Art Farm in Annapolis, their spring semester continues with beginner photography for ages 12 through 16 today. Saturday there's Doodle Mania with Charles Lawrence for ages 8 through 12. On Monday there's beginner drawing for ages 8 through 11. On Tuesday, there's graphic design for ages 12 through 16. On Wednesday, there's mixed media and sculpture for ages 8 through 11, with another session for ages 12 through 16. And registration is still open for their summer semester, which starts in June, which is right around the corner. There are classes for kids as young as 8, going all the way up to adult classes. Some of the classes include installation art, musical play production and prop building, textile art, kids art school, beat making and music-inspired art, nature art, and oil painting. In addition to the summer semester, check out the upcoming camps and workshops such as First Exposure Photography, Virtual Botanical Drawing, Outdoor Sketch Nights, Outdoor Marbling Workshops, Ukrainian Egg Decorating, Introduction to Batik, Make-It Mosaic Tiles, and more. And Art Farm is still doing their Student Union Open Studio for small groups of kids to use Art Farm studio space to create their own work and socialize with other young artists. At the Anne Arundel County Public Library System this week, on Wednesday, SoCo knits virtually once again. For all you knitters, crocheters, and DIYers that want to knit socially online. Also on Wednesday, there's Replanting Anne Arundel, one native tree at a time. Also check out the library's various book clubs, story times, trivia nights, and specialty programs like A Chalk in the Park, Purge to Clear Out, Home Organization and Clutter Clearing, Ask a Lawyer, Mindful Exploration, Virtual Anime and Manga Club, Family Yoga, and more. The Pongo's Learning Lab and Coder Kids Club out in Crofton always has lots of fun clubs to join, but registration is open for their summer camps as well, starting in June, with lots of different camp options, some for gamers, wannabe YouTubers, young inventors, game design, gross, messy, fun science, escape rooms, robotics, cosplay, and more. And at Annapolis Makerspace this week, Tuesday, check out our monthly Autodesk Fusion 360 3D design workshop. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. And you can find links to all of these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. And whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes.
All right, so COVID gave us an unexpected year off last year, but come June 5th, the 7th Annual Maryland Wing Festival is back at the Anne Arundel County Fairgrounds. Bring the whole family for a fantastic day filled with fun, games, shopping, music, and, oh yeah, plenty of wings. This year, the festival will be spread out throughout the grounds with more tables so you can enjoy 2 stages of live music, axe throwing, a game tent by Next Level Gaming, and an Odyssey escape room. Wings from more than a dozen vendors with dozens of flavors to try, plenty of cool beverages and craft beers because, hey, what goes better with wings than cool beverages and craft beers? Tickets are available now, so head on over to eventbrite.com and search for Maryland Wing Festival and get yours today. Now, we know that most COVID restrictions have been lifted, but we also know that that may change, and if that does, the festival will be adhering to all state and county health mandates.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.